If you're a cat person, you know the feeling. That soft little thump on the bed in the middle of the night, a gentle purr, and then a warm, furry body settling in next to you. It's honestly one of the best things they do. But have you ever stopped to think about what's really going on there? Because it turns out that nightly ritual is so much more than just a cute habit.
Okay, let's just think about this for a second. For any animal, especially one that's wired for survival, sleep is the most vulnerable they can possibly be. Their guard is down, their reaction times are slower, they're totally exposed. So for a cat, choosing where to sleep isn't just some casual decision. It's a serious calculation of risk and safety. And that really gets us to the heart of the matter, doesn't it? When your cat decides that the safest, most secure place to be in their most vulnerable state is right there with you, what are they really telling you? Well, let's break down the psychology and the science behind this incredible act of trust.
To really get it, we've got to start with how a cat's sleep is just fundamentally different from our own. Their whole world is built on instinct, awareness, and saving energy.
You have to remember, cats live in this strange duality. They're amazing hunters, for sure, but out in the wild, they're also on the menu for bigger animals, and that means their brain is just hardwired for caution. Every single nap, every little doze, always has this undercurrent of alertness. They're never fully off.
And here's where we're completely different. We humans, we're aiming for one long, deep stretch of sleep. Cats? No way. They're what's called polyphasic sleepers, which is just a fancy way of saying they take a bunch of short naps all day and all night. And even when they look totally conked out, their ears and nose are still on high alert, ready to go in a split second.
And get this, on average, a cat spends 12 to 18 hours a day sleeping. Just think about that for a second. That's nearly 2/3 of their entire life spent in this state of calculated vulnerability. It just goes to show how incredibly important finding a safe spot to rest really is for them. So why all the napping? Well, it comes down to a really cool biological trait. Cats are crepuscular. It just means their peak energy times are at dawn and dusk. The absolute best times for hunting. So all those naps during the bright day and the dark night, that's just them recharging their batteries for prime time. Even if prime time is just them hunting a toy mouse down the hallway. All right, so let's get into the reasons they choose us. Now, most people jump straight to one answer, warmth. And you know what? They're not wrong, but that's only scratching the surface.
From a purely biological standpoint, cats just run a little hotter than we do. Their baseline body temp is higher, so they're always instinctively looking for ways to stay warm without burning their own energy. And what are we? Well, we're basically perfect self-regulating heating pads. Their average body temperature hangs out around 102 degrees Fahrenheit, or 39 Celsius. You compare that to our 98.6, and yeah, it's pretty easy to see why curling up next to us is so appealing. It's just efficient. So, okay, we've got a few foundational reasons here. There's warmth for saving energy. There's security because our presence just signals that things are safe. Routine is huge too. Cats absolutely thrive on knowing what's going to happen next. And finally, your scent. Your familiar smell is a huge source of comfort, and when they rub on you, they're mixing their scent with yours, creating this sort of shared family smell.
But beyond all those practical things, that's where you find the real heart of the matter. This isn't just about survival tactics. It's about a real, deep, emotional connection.
And this right here is the key takeaway. When your cat chooses to be at their most vulnerable right beside you, they are giving you the highest compliment they possibly can. They are telling you in the clearest way they know how, I trust you with my safety, I trust you with my life. Honestly, there's no greater display of faith in their world.
And this isn't just a nice idea. There's real science to back it up. A fascinating study from Oregon State University in 2019 found that about 65% of cats show a secure attachment to their owners. That's the same kind of secure bond we see between babies and their parents. It proves that they truly see you as a source of safety and security in what can be a scary world.
This all ties into a concept called social defense. See, in the wild, cats in a group might take turns sleeping while others keep watch. When your cat sleeps with you, they're basically making you part of their watch. They're trusting you to be their lookout. And that trust is what allows them to finally lower their defenses and get some truly deep, restorative sleep. I just love this quote from feline behaviorist Dr. Rachel Geller. She puts it perfectly. Cats are selective about their friends. So if you're the one they choose to curl up with, it means you have earned your way into their most trusted inner circle. That's not something they give away freely.
But we can actually learn even more.
It's not just that they sleep with you, but how they sleep. Their body language is like a constant stream of information if you know what to look for.
So first up, you've got the classic, the curled-up crescent, the little donut. It's super common for a reason. It's efficient. It keeps all their body heat in, and it protects their vital organs. A cat sleeping like this is prioritizing that feeling of safety and warmth. Now, if you see them sleeping on their side, all stretched out, that's a great sign. It's a position of deep relaxation. It leaves them much more exposed, so it's a very clear signal that they feel completely and totally safe in their environment. And with you.
And then, you have the holy grail of cat trust, the full belly up. A cat's stomach is their most sensitive, most vulnerable area. So for them to expose it while they're asleep, it means they have zero, and I mean zero, fear of being attacked. It's the ultimate sign of pure contentment and an absolutely rock-solid bond with you.
So having your cat sleep with you is a wonderful thing. It's a great indicator of a healthy bond and their overall well-being. But because sleep is so connected to their health, it's also worth gently paying attention to any big changes. Now, this is not about being paranoid, it's just about being observant. If your super social cat suddenly starts hiding away to sleep, or your routine-loving cat can't seem to settle down, these can be subtle little cues that something might be off. Any really sudden, significant shift in their established sleeping habits is just something worth making a mental note of. So, the next time you feel that little soft weight land on your bed, or you hear that gentle purr buzzing next to your ear, just remember what's really happening. It's not just a cute little habit. It's a profound declaration of trust, of safety, and of love. It's a quiet conversation where they're telling you that in their world of instinct and vulnerability, you are their safe harbor.